What's going on, guys? It's the dad. So we are back with another gun review, and this one is probably my favorite target pistol in my safe. So without further ado, we have the Wilson Combat EDC X9L. Now, not to be confused, because Wilson has a couple different submodels. The L is the largest of the three, so that gives us the full-length barrel. The standard EDC X9, I believe, is a 4. We'll stop just north of that dust cover, but full-length sight radius here, guys. A little more velocity, standard bushing system like we would see on most traditional 1911s, though that is rock solid. So I've had this gun for probably about a year and a half now. We've kept it in surprisingly good shape, being that I do occasionally carry it, but I just could not rave more about it. So there are a couple different versions of this, right? So this particular one is the one that is with the ambidextrous thumb safety. Again, I'm going to my left a lot, guys, so I need that righty and lefty safety, but also includes the enhanced magwell. So there is a model out there, I think, that does not have the magwell. This one will have the additional magwell as well. Really nice if you're running those 18 rounders with the base plate. They just kind of fly in there effortlessly. So yeah, a great shooter, guys. I mean, on my worst days, it makes me look better. Some of the cool things with Wilson Combat is that their guns are all hand fit by technicians at the factory. So put this to the side here for a minute. Even aside from the technical features of the gun, which I'm going to get into, they give you a whole bunch of stuff. So obviously Wilson Combat branded bag. This is giving you external storage compartments, padded interior, and then you actually get spots for, I believe, 8 mags in the back of that bag, and all that builds into one bag. So that's pretty cool. Probably cost us a good $80 to buy on our own. Bushing wrench for those of us who need it. Associated tools with a 1911 sight assembly. They do include all that as well. The gun is tight, guys. You know, you buy a brand new low-end 1911 today, and you may not necessarily need this. A lot of those tolerances are not quite as tight, but with Wilson, you do. So neat thing here, gun lock, usual stuff there. Wilson's actually giving you their silicone cloth, original manual, all the stuff that comes from Wilson, stickers, put them on your car kind of thing, but they're giving you their version of a silicone cloth. Again, not a big expenditure, but when you have a nice gun like that, you want to keep one of those on hand. So other cool part we'll just kind of go into, and then I'll break down the technical specs. What you're paying for with Wilson, their quality control checklist. This tells you when your gun was built, when this thing was basically test fired, when everything was kind of gone over. And notice there are different initials here. So while one gun is predominantly fit by a Smith, there are actually a number of Smiths that go over it just kind of to hit that QC process and make sure they don't have anything leaving that is, you know, not meeting requirements. So cool thing there. They also do include Wilson factory test target at 15 yards. That is better than I can shoot on most of my days, guys. So tells us which pistol smiths actually worked on this. Test target was shot by my man Austin here, and looks like it was certified to leave 7/11 of 19. So interesting how it came to my possession. Normally these things are well out of my price range. True statement, I took a bunch of low-end guns. I wasn't shooting anymore. I traded up for something I had always wanted. So here's why. So we get scalloping at the front. Most guns are LPI checkered. Wilson actually uses their texture here. You'll see it matches what they have on the front and rear serrations. But it's the little things, guys. It's the little things, even aside from how tight and accurized a gun is, that leads up to that eventual figure. So rear sight is adjustable. We'll try to gain some focus here. Sorry if the camera's shaking. So we are adjustable here in the rear sight. You'll notice elevation is up top. Windage, I believe, is... Really thought we were adjustable for windage. All right, I'm losing it. Oh, wait, no. It is elevation only. Okay, I'm losing it, guys. It's elevation only on the rear, but adjustable Novak style, super long sight radius, comes all the way back to the hammer. And little things we were saying there, kind of like the scalloping here on the rear of the slide. So that costs money, guys. My Nighthawk has that as well. Kind of reminds me of the old Smith & Wesson revolver highway patrolmans they used to do in that cross-checkering. Of course, it is just side to side on these, but anti-glare up top. Again, I don't run into that. I think there is some marketing, but it sure looks sharp. My pistol has night sights in the front, standard blackout rear. They are available in different configurations. I think most of them are actually fiber optic. I'm trying to get back into focus here. We're jumping out for a second. But so we get a fully supported ramp, polished ramp. Mine is a little dirty, guys. I do shoot my guns. But neat thing here too is they actually flute the barrel. At least they flute the chamber portion of that, which is a really handsome look. Kind of gives it that one little piece of stainless to offset the actual muzzle, which again, let's get down there. Get a little bit of focus. So crowned and recessed barrel, you know, match grade fit here on the bushing, match grade barrel. I mean, there's nothing in this gun to move, guys. There's nothing. There really isn't. And I've shot this quite a bit, so if it was going to do it, I think we would be there. We were jumping out of focus again. So if you guys are looking for high-end 1911, there's a lot of companies out there, and nobody's knocking Staccato. Nobody is knocking, you know, a lot of the STI products. I'm sorry, they are all Staccatos now. Any of the 2011 designs. CZ has some great variants in here as well in the Shadow lineup. But if you are a 1911 X911 guy, and notice they did remove the grip safety. That is the one feature they did not carry forward. You'd be hard-pressed to beat this. It shoots better than I do, and I would say that probably applies to 99% of shooters out there. They can be had in various ranges. I've seen the standard guns as low as 2,300. If you can catch a sale. The more worked versions here in the L can command as high as about 35 on Gunbroker. So it just depends on, you know, the luck of the draw, availability. They do them in black. This one is the green one. I think they have a gray option as well. And if you want all this workmanship, but you don't want this size, the standard EDC X9 might be better for you. That's a 4 1/4. They also do offer the EDC X9S, which is a subcompact version. That should stop right shy of the dust cover here and actually give you a 10-round grip. But what is cool with that is that it's much slimmer overall. It's not meant to fit the hand as much. It's more concealable and actually does still accept all of the standardized mags.